Welcome to Coach's Corner, presented by Conditioned Air. Mike Kelly, joined by the head coach and general manager of the Florida Everblades, Brad Ralph. And the Everblades coming back after a 4-2 setback on Monday in Orlando. What are your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, tough loss for us. Obviously, a very meaningful game in the standings. Knew it would be a tough game for us after our stretch of games with the 2 games that had to be rescheduled. So, we went in there. We were clearly tired. I thought we did a good job through 2 periods, and then felt like fatigue set in. I thought Orlando came with a lot of emotion and energy in the 3rd period at home, and we weren't able to sustain the level of play that we started the game with. So, disappointing loss, but it is understandable, and it led us into a week of just a hard recovery week of mending the bruises and making sure guys get enough rest, and this is a big weekend for us as well. So we just tried to get the guys recovered and charged up for this weekend.
One guy that did have a meaningful game was Sean Jostling. He scored both goals for the Everblades, and Jostling now has season highs and career highs with goals, assists, and points. He's had a really terrific year.
Yeah, before Logan Landman got hurt, I thought both those guys really stepped up their game. It's an exciting time of year for us, and the guys that went on a playoff run with us last year, they know how, just enjoyable, how rewarding this time of year can be. So I think both those guys have stepped up their game. We're hoping for Logan to come back here, in the next week or so. But Sean Josling's been excellent. We're going to need him to be.
How was the week of practice this week?
Yeah, we gave them Tuesday off. Wednesday and Thursday were lighter days. We ran them 30, 35 minutes both days. Good pace, good tempo. I thought they had good energy, but the back end of it was trying to not put too much load on them for those 2 practices. So we have good energy today. You never know when they're going to have energy and when they're not. Sometimes it's fleeting at times this time of year. So you're hoping to string together 3 good periods, but if you can have a good start and a good finish, that should get the job done.
Big 2-game set against division rival Jacksonville. The Everblades trail the Icemen by 7 points in the standings, but trying to take care and solidify that final playoff spot on their own. What are your thoughts going head-to-head against the Icemen tonight?
Yeah, they've had our number this year. We're 1-7 against Jacksonville. They're a very disciplined hockey team. They don't take penalties. They're disciplined in how they play. They play a very strong defensive game, and you have to be patient. You have to understand that it's going to be a low-scoring game and feel comfortable in those types of games. So, and then the last part would be they're extremely hardworking. So. It's not an easy team to play against. Just much like Greenville, they're a very good hockey team. They're well coached, and you've just got to put together a good performance, have good goaltending, stay with the penalty box, and limit any odd man rushes, and that'll give you a chance.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's the head coach and general manager of the Florida Everblades, Brad Ralph. And straight ahead, it's the opening face-off. The Icemen and the Everblades here at Hertz Arena.